What's up, everybody? So, this is probably going to be a little bit of a different video. Um, yeah, how you guys been? This is going to be just a genuine, honest conversation. To be honest with you, uh, I've been depressed lately, and for me, I don't know how long. I don't know about you. I don't know how long your depression spells last, but for me personally, they last about 6 weeks. And I remember the last time I had one. Like I really have a really big one every year. They normally happen in the summertime, but this time around it just happened in the fall. So it was crazy because one of my friends that I'm fairly close with, I reached out to her maybe a couple of days ago, and she was like, "Yo, where you been? What you been up to? Like, I ain't seen you. You just be going MIA." And I'm just like, it's one of those things where, you know, black men, we don't really say we're depressed. We're not really taught to vocalize our feelings, even though with mental health, the mental health movement that's going around, that's still not something that we're used to. And I just, vocalized that with her. I was just like, for us as black men, like we don't say, "Oh, I'm depressed," like women do. Like, if a man is depressed, like we'll say, like, "All right, I'm about to go to the grocery store. Do you want anything, or are you done?" So for me, I just kind of separate myself from people. I don't know why I do that, and it's not because anything's wrong. It's just genuinely because I need the time and the space to myself to heal, to think from whatever needs my attention in my life. Um, there, I don't really want to talk about that, but there was somebody I was interested in, and I guess you could say kind of still am, but anyway, long story short, that kind of takes a little bit of a toll on it because it's just like you can vocalize that you're interested or whatever, but whether it's reciprocated or not, that's not in your power. And you kind of just got to take the grain of salt. That doesn't mean you can't be cool and you can't be friends or whatever, but it's just like, yo, like, when, how am I going to be able to, like, share the love that I want to give to somebody? And, have those normal relationship entities. So, there's that. Um, but everything's good. Um, family's good. Mom's great. Um, just I literally have just been like living life, and it's kind of crazy when you live by yourself and you have some days where you just sit there and you just heal. And what does that look like? That can be watching a show that you grew up, watching when you were a child, or for me, one of the things I did was caught up on Empire. I watched about probably see I watched the second half of season three all the way up to right now when the end of season five, and I'm taking a little pause because I don't want the episodes with Jesse Smollett to come to an end because we all know that he wasn't a part of season six, and I would definitely say that the intensity that he brings to his character, and seeing how his love life evolves, and just him putting his family first, the character that he portrayed, that's something that really spoke to me and that I really take to heart. So I've really been pausing on that, but I'm going to finish. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal. But I would definitely say I'm so beyond grateful for my cousin Devin and a select few friends that have genuinely been there for me through this last depression spell. But I wish I had like more profound and inspiring things to say, which I normally do. But everybody's going through their own shit, and you don't have to apologize for that. You don't really have to explain it either, because we all got some shit we going through, and I just want to be able to voice what I've been going through and share that with y'all, because I know a lot of people ain't. I'm probably gonna get 100 views or something on this. I don't care. Like, I'd rather just be real and raw with y'all. And, even with social media, like, for me, like, I moved to LA literally January will be 10 years ago, January 31st. And it was for acting. And then, my journey, excuse me, my journey, college found me first. And that's how I was able to just like make it through all these years. And I, was able to go on and get an associate and a bachelor's degree. And, that's great, first generation. I'm grateful to God for that. But now for me, and the level of expectation that people have on me, because I do understand that I have a lot of eyes, whether they be friends, family, or peers in the industry. People, they want, excuse me, they want to see you do great. It is not Corona. It is not Corona, I promise you. But yeah, I mean, you have a lot of people that are rooting for you, and you want to do great things. And sometimes, everybody's schedule doesn't work out, and there's certain stories you want to be able to tell. But you you look at social people on social media, and you feel like you should have a certain number of followers or subscribers or views and all the other stuff, and pitting, I guess you would say, your work in someone else's hands, in terms of just the help, which is cool, which I'm 100% grateful for. But it's just like, what can I be doing for myself other than, of course, staying consistent and, of course, continually making the content and scheduling people to work with? You know, what is it that I need to do to get to where I want to be? And I've been around people lately that are close to me, and they just live a certain lifestyle, and I want to be able to do that for my family. I mean, I already kind of do it for myself, but I just want to be able to share that wealth and love, honestly. And speaking of love, like, I was looking at this article that was talking about the law of attraction. So one of the main things was, why not become the person that you want to be with? And that's something that really stuck out to me. A quote that my mom has been saying over the last couple of years that I shared with someone who's a new friend in my life was, because she, used to eat meat and stuff, and now she doesn't. And I asked her why she had stopped doing that, and she was just like, you know what, John, because that's what she calls me. Only my mom and my family are the only ones that call me John, because my name is John-Jonne. She was just like, you know what, I really want to be able to look on the outside how I feel on the inside. And so now that was her quote. So now my own personal quote is, I want to be able to be the person that I would want to be with. So for me, that's having drive and being passionate and being consistent and being honest and being honorable to friends and family and being there for one another mutually, and not 80% to 20%, like, being 50-50. Like, just, you really have to take a step back and just realize, what is it for me personally, like, what is it that I need to change about myself that I either don't like or can be better at. And one of those things are, for me, physically, abs. I want to get abs. I got a little 3-pack. I ain't gonna show y'all because y'all don't need to see all that. But you know, that's just an example. Um, so yeah, that's just an example of like, you know, what's something that you would want another person to have, and they don't even have to have abs. Like even the person whoever I am with, like as long as you're making some type of effort, or and I can see that, and you know, just naturally our hearts genuinely connect on that level, then we good. That's all I care about. And you gotta have a sense of humor, and you just gotta be able to speak profound things over me because I know I would be doing that for you. So yeah, I guess I'm in that season of trying to manifest, manifest something. I don't know what, but someone, not something, but specifically uh, someone for me in my life for however long that is unconditional. So there's that. I don't think there's too much more that I could really think of right now. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to get on and I guess, you know, talk to you guys and, you know, say what's up. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on things you want me to be honest about or just talk about, just hit them comments and let me know. And please like, share, and subscribe because that's what the YouTuber is supposed to say, right? All right, y'all have a good one.
Not a prophecy that I'm about to prophecy. Even if they rob me of my privacy, they'll get nothing on me. I'm out here being all I can be.